This is a steam-powered piece of construction equipment. So looking at the front wheel, this is a roller which would be used to flatten dirt or asphalt. And in the center there's a steam boiler which would have powered it. Back there's another rolling wheel. And looking at the steam boiler, you can see the bottom, which would be the firebox, and then the top, which would have housed the boiler apparatus, so the apparatus that holds the water and the steam. You can see all of the piping attached to the boiler, which would feed an actual piston which is located on the other side of the boiler. And to the top you see the smokestack. On the other side there's a pair of pistons which rotates a crankshaft, and that transfers power to the rear roller of this construction vehicle. I also notice on the top there's a timing gear which is equivalent to the timing gear on a locomotive. So this determines the direction of the pistons, which ultimately determines the direction which the vehicle drives. And here you can see all of the pipe work which is used to deliver steam from the boiler to the pistons. Also, somebody threw a milk bottle in front of the pistons, which is littering, I guess. And there's a handbrake for this vehicle. This rod's probably the construction vehicle's equivalent of a Johnson bar, which controls the timing gear. So I guess I can call it valve gear like they do in the locomotives. So this would be a Johnson bar that controls the valve gear, which controls the timing of the pistons and ultimately their direction. And there's a couple of spigots on the side of the boiler to empty it. Here's a view of this construction vehicle from the front. I'm not completely certain how old this is. I would imagine it's late 1800s, early 1900s, because that's when they were using steam before they switched over to using diesel for these types of vehicles. You can see this vehicle actually turns by turning the front roller. And there's the boiler. And there's the seat where the driver would sit. And looking into the rear wheel, you can see the gears which would be used to transfer the power from that rotating rod, so that crankshaft, to the rear roller. And here's a look inside the boiler. You can see someone threw some trash in there. I believe they see a water bottle and some tin foil.